All right, we will reconvene out of recess, the Board of Education. We were in open session, went into closed, recessed out, went through the committee of the whole, and now we are back into the board session. We'll continue on with the agenda items. We did do call to order, verification of meeting posting, and attendance roll call. Would everyone who is able please stand and join Mrs. Boyer in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Mrs. Boyer. No, okay. Recess. Moving on, approval of the agenda before us, minus the item 2 for closed session and item 3 reconvene. Motion is in order to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion?
Yeah, can I find out, like, yours is a tie?
That would be.
I said it with Terry, but Terry can have it.
I don't know who
All right.
got the most. Hyde.
Are we good?
Hyde.
Yep. All right. All those in favor, state by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. All right, consent agenda. Motion is in order to approve the consent agenda in gross.
So moved. Second.
Any item a board member wishes to remove for individual consideration? Going once, going twice. All right, all those in favor of approving the consent agenda in gross, state by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Moving on, superintendent's report, Dr. Thompson.
All right, one wonderful agenda item here, and that's recognition of our track relay runner-ups at the state. So if you guys want to all join us in the middle here, sorry, we have this table thing here. All right, so we have 3 of the track relay athletes here today and 2 of our wonderful coaches. So we have certificates for each of you.
Okay, so I'm going to read the certificate once, and then I'm just going to call the names after that. Okay?
All right.
All right, got it? Okay. All right, certificate of appreciation. The Muskego Norway School Board presents the certificate in grateful recognition of Angelica Raspinski for her contribution to the Muskego High School girls track and field team achieving the exceptionally high honor of placing second in the Division I WIAA state tournament in the 4x200 relay. The Muskego Norway School Board commends Angelica Rafinski for her perseverance, team spirit, and commitment to excellence in the sport of track and field, which has brought honor to herself, her family, the Muskego Norway schools, and community. And the Muskego Norway School Board wishes Angelica success in her future education and career endeavors. And presented by the officers of the board today. Well, you can go ahead and stand forward.
Thank you.
And then Eliana? Is that right? Yes. Did I say that right?
Yeah. Yes,
Okay.
you did.
Here you go. Congratulations.
Thank
Who could this one be? Tessa. Yes.
All right, our wonderful coaches.
All right, certificate of appreciation. The Muskego Norway School Board hereby congratulates Coach Jerome Michon for an outstanding season, culminating in the exceptionally high honor of second place in the Division I WIA state tournament in the 4x200. The Muskego Norway School Board commends Jerome Michon for his leadership, dedication, and perseverance in the sport of track and field that has brought honor to himself, his family, and the Muskego Norway schools and community. And presented this day, signed by the officers of the school board.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Coach Jennifer War.
Well, thanks, the whole Do you want to say anything? You don't know about the.
Just that our group of girls, again, this year are phenomenal. These are just a few representatives of our whole team. That's been awesome. Great leadership. Tessa's graduating. Our senior class was awesome. Their leadership just led everybody to just more success, and they left their mark in a positive manner. It's one thing we always talk about is that you'll leave a mark. What do you want it to be? Something positive or something negative? And they've done an awesome job. And I know that our juniors are now going to be our seniors now. They're going to do a great job also because they had great leadership and from in front of them. So just exciting, and our coaching staff has always been awesome. That's why it's enjoyable to keep coming back every year.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Take a picture.
Thank you.
For Megan.
You ready?
Here, we can
Put
put
it
it
in your sunshine.
Is this good? This good?
Hey.
Awesome.
Good.
Thank you. Thank you, Ringo.
I swear when I took my ID picture, oh, he was the person right next to
Jerome,
her.
congratulations.
I should have went to her because the guy took my picture off center. Oh. And I was like,
Yeah.
she would never have done that. Right? And I'm like, she looks so familiar. And I like picture my picture. So I figured out what the fuck in a long time.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes.
All right, that concludes the superintendent's report.
Thank you, Dr. Thompson.
Yes.
Other reports, President's report, other than school starts, couple of weeks, so we'll welcome back to our students and staff and hope for a safe and successful school year. Any board member reports? Mr. Zimmerman,
No,
Mr. Hyde,
nothing this week.
Mrs. Boyer,
Nothing.
Mr. Bowman, Mrs. Blair.
I've attached the CISA one August update, and I did send the SRO network thing to Westfall,
Chief.
Chief Westfall, which he's looking at just sending the SROs too, so that's kind of exciting to see. But yeah, that's on there.
I appreciate the
Meetings tomorrow.
links too, so thank you.
Yeah, they do that for us now, because I asked for it.
Okay, thank you, Tracy.
Nothing.
Mrs. Conti, I think you're good. All right, having no other board member reports, committee reports, we have none. Moving on, item 7, resolution action items. A, additional open enrollment seats.
Motion to approve the additional recommended open enrollment seats as presented.
So moved. Second.
Any discussion?
I think this is good, right, Jen?
Yep,
Do we have extras?
having no other discussion, all those in favor, state by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Good, thank you. Moving on to item 7B, 2022-23 preliminary budget.
So this doesn't say a motion, though. It just says the board will discuss and approve.
I think it's a motion
A
to
motion
approve.
to approve, okay.
the yeah.
Motion to approve the 22-23 preliminary budget that will be used at the district's annual meeting.
So moved. Second.
Any discussion?
I was just saying, like, the percentage is down, is that okay? That it's like 7.21% down to 5%? It seems odd to me that it's not
So-
going up.
Yep, so that's our equalized valuation growth, and we're always very conservative because that number impacts what the mill rate will be. So we want to be conservative. We did just receive word today that the state average is about 14%, so we'll likely see that number grow. We don't find that out though until October 1st. And so once we have that, then that will really determine our mill rate, but the levy won't be impacted by it.
Good. Okay, hearing no other discussion, all those in favor, state by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Moving on, item 7C, 2022-23 preliminary tax levy.
Motion to approve the 2022-23 preliminary tax levy that will be used at the district's annual meeting.
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor state by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Moving on, item 7D, gifts, grants, and bequests.
Motion to approve the following: Muskego High School Music Department, Muskego Performing Arts Council, $5,264.92 to the Muskego High School Music Department. Muskego Warriors Soccer Booster Club, $3,200 to the Muskego High School Girls Soccer Team. C.G. Schmidt, $100 in memory of Jean Irvine to the Muskego Norway School District Lunch Program. American Transmission Company, Jody Lau, $300 to Mill Valley Trees for Threes Program. And lastly, $90,300.51 through the Department of Workforce Development for Career and Technical Education Grant.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion?
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, all those in favor state by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Thank you, everyone. Moving on, item 8, discussion items. A, 2022-23 budget. I believe that was our standing item.
Yes.
Correct.
Can I make a comment?
Sure.
I just want to say thanks for getting all that information very clear and concise. That's why I really didn't have any questions. It's easy to follow. We know what's going on. Or at least I know what's going on. I assume everybody else does, so thank you.
Yeah.
I would have said that during the other one, but
Thank
it
you,
didn't
Brett.
occur to me till later.
That's cool. That's why we have a standing item here. So. All right, moving on. Item 8B, revisions to policies 0100, 0142.1, 0142.5, 0152, 1460, 3160, 4160, 3122.01, 4122.01, 5200, 5215, 5722, 6108, 6114, 6146, 6152, 6152.01, 6320, 7100, 7530.02, and administrative guideline 5500.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch those. Can you?
Yeah, I'm not getting it right. So these are for discussion. So before you are the policies and the proposed changes, these do take 3 readings. So is there anything anyone wants to discuss here tonight?
So I ran through them, and I mean, granted, there's a lot of them, so I didn't go in great detail about all of them, but when I did go through a lot of them, they'll say may instead of will. So is that just to give us sort of that flexibility so that we, because some of them, like the offensive, the last one was on student code of classroom conduct and stuff. It just kept saying they may be, but it sounded like when they were actually violating it, it sounds like it's something that should be or is something, but do we leave it that way so that there's some lenience?
Yeah,
Okay,
every situation has a,
yeah,
Is that for the discretion type?
absolutely.
Okay.
okay.
So these will be on the board agenda again in September, and then final passage in October. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns regarding any of these, let Kelly know, and we'll get those added and up for discussion again in September.
Thank you.
That good? Along with the date stuff. Okay. All right.
Are you gonna send us the Word document with the date so that we
I
can
will.
just fill it in?
I'll send all that. Yep. Just like we will last year. Yep.
I think I changed it.
Okay, hearing no other discussion on 8A, moving on to item 9, information follow-up. You have before you the financials, the health and wellness update, our personal information, and I have no communications and miscellaneous business as authorized by law. And having no other business before this board, a motion to adjourn is in order.
So moved.
Second.
Second?
All those in favor, state by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion to adjourn. We are adjourned.
You're doing all the heavy lifting there.
That's your